VA3AXJ has passed away this Saturday afternoon. I don't have any details on Rick's last wishes or funerals or anything like that. I only found out through a post from his son, Rick Jr., on Facebook. And so Rick was a good friend. He had an easygoing attitude, a great sense of humor, and he will most definitely be missed by many. I've known Rick for a long time, although we probably spent more time talking on the radio than in person with one another, but nonetheless, it's been a great friendship. With that, I'll just pause. So I guess we'll continue on with the net and see if there are any time-sensitive one-and-done or priority traffic stations that would like to check in here on the Monday night accidental net. This is VA3CJZ. My name is Chuck, and my station is located by the Center Mall. Please come now. Victor Echo 3, Victor Yankee Tango. Victor Echo 3, Victor Yankee Tango. Edward, come on in.
Yeah, I'll call it time sensitive tonight because A, I'm hot, and B, I'm just trying to finish up my quota activation here at CA6319, and I got 19 in the bag, so if anybody else is out there, I'm on 14296 for another 5 or 10 minutes.
All right, Edward, on 14296 for the next 5 to 10 minutes. Very good then. 19 check-ins so far, and yes, it is hot. It's actually cooled off. We reached a peak of 37 degrees here at my place, just out on my front porch, and so yeah, toasty for sure. But as the sun goes down, it will feel a little bit of relief.
Yes, the breeze picked up all of a sudden coming off of the river and the lake here, so it's actually making it feel quite reasonable all of a sudden.
Yeah, that's the thing with the extreme heat and bright sunshine. For the most part there, it's not a great combination. It's usually more bearable if you're under trees in the shade somewhere, Roger?
Absolutely. And that's the reason I picked the Arkless Museum here in Oakville Harbor for my activation. There's a gazillion trees here covering up my car.
Oh yes, keep the car cool too, that helps. So listen, earlier when you were doing checks, I think I heard you on 446, just breaking the squelch.
Okay, very good. We can log that.
Absolutely. I was busy doing other stuff, but I did hear you. Anyways, Edward, thanks for your check-in, sir, and do you have anything else?
No, that'll be it for me. Thanks so very much for the opportunity in 73.
Okay, 7-3, Edward. Have a great rest of the evening. Get out of that heat. All right, so let's open it up to anyone and everyone with a valid license for tonight's last Monday night net until Labor Day. Victor Echo 3, India, Uniform Kilowatt. Geez, it must be too hot to key up the microphone. VE3, India, Uniform Kilowatt. Bill, come on in.
Yeah, good evening, Chuck, and good evening to everybody that's listening on online and all those listening on YouTube. Sorry to hear about the passing of Rick. I know that his health was waning, how serious it was. So condolences to him and to his family, and they'll be in my thoughts and prayers. And just out of curiosity, another ham I haven't heard from for a while is VE3GBD. Haven't heard him on in a while, so I just wanted here, so it's nice and comfy and about 73, 74 upstairs in the bedroom, so it's cooling down. So this time of day I turn the central air down a bit cooler to get it nice and comfortable upstairs. So that's about it from here now, Chuck, and I can't think of anything else, so back to you.
All right, very good. And don't forget, we have other nets going on this evening as well. At this very moment, we have Marty on the NCF repeaters, followed by Rick, VE3PK, at 8 o'clock on 7.100. And also the Sounds Good net, hosted by Chris, VE3RWJ, that also starts at 8 o'clock on the Burlington repeater, and that's the VE3RSB repeater, I believe. Thank you, Bill, for your check-in. Do appreciate it, sir. Have a cool rest of the evening, and rest of the week for that matter. All right, looks like my grass is going to get a little bit longer before I trim it. So let's move on and see who else is out there would like to stop by and say hi. This is VA3CJZ.
Victor Echo 3, Delta Victor with GMP.
All right, I copy Victor Echo 3, Delta Victor, and VE3 Golf November Papa. Good evening, gentlemen. Is the AC working in your car?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Much better than in the house. It doesn't have as big an area to have to cool off. So, yeah, it's working pretty good. And we're appreciating it.
Very good. Funny enough, our air conditioner in the car is not working at its full capability, let's say. It's not blowing out hot air, but it's not blowing out cold air. So she's going to take that in on Wednesday and have it looked at there, and hopefully it's just a recharge or a purge, and then a recharge, and off she goes.
Yep, I hear you. Well, Wednesday's, yeah, it's going to be cool by Wednesday. You won't need the air conditioner.
Yeah, I think the AC in the car is mostly for me because my wife, she can go without in the vehicle. She likes the windows down. But not when you're on the highway doing 100K.
Yep, I hear you. Well, we were talking about that earlier. I've spent some time in some pretty hot environments like down in Colombia, Mexico, over in Egypt. So, yeah, I've experienced an awful lot hotter weather than we're getting here. So I tend to kind of shrug it off myself.
Yeah, just remember everything in moderation, and shouldn't be too bad. Anyhow, gentlemen, should be a perfect evening for you guys. Geez, the sun goes down around just over 9 o'clock now. The days are getting shorter. We have passed the 21st of the month, the summer solstice, and so but there's still plenty of daylight left for quite a while.
Yes, sir. Okay, bud, the 7-3 for now. Thanks for doing the net. I don't know how many you got left before the summer break, but nice hearing you. VE3CJZ, VE3DB.
All right, Dave. Well, as a matter of fact, this is the last Monday night net until Labor Day. So you got in just in time. Say hi to everybody for me. Do appreciate you checking in, fellas. Have a good one. So with that, let's see who else is out there would like to check in on behalf of the Lake Ontario Radio Club. This is VA3CJZ.
VE3KDT.
VA3NFG.
VA3IMW.
using the keyboard. I'm getting better at it. We've got KDT, NFG, and IMW. Oh, let's bring in Noel, VA3KDT.
Good evening, all everyone, I guess. Yeah, sorry, I just sent my condolences out. Don't think I met him or talked to Rick Brooks, but heard him on the radio a few times, but have my respects anyways. Didn't really have a lot to add today. I think we all know it's flipping hot out, and so I stayed in and did absolutely nothing. But just wanted to throw one into the pot there and do the right thing. Back to you.
All right, very good. No, yes, indeed. Hand out the popsicles and all the other good cold stuff there. Yeah, Rick, I've known Rick since the CB days. He's a little over 30 some years now. And his CB handle was Igor. And so you often hear Paul, PDL, you might have heard him make fun of Rick whenever he heard him on the radio there, and always referenced some peanut butter joke. But yeah, good guy, and I was wondering about him actually today before I even opened up my Facebook. I was thinking to myself, I hadn't heard Rick in a few days, so last time he was on the air, he was sounding pretty rough, so that explains it. All right, Noel, well, thank you so much for your check-in, sir. I wish you a cool rest of the evening, and I'm not even going to mention conditions. I'll let someone else do that. Do you have anything else?
I was thinking of something and just kind of was listening along there. Yeah, kind of total brain fart. If I think of it, I'll let you know.
Absolutely. I always leave space in between key-ups, so when you remember, just cut back in there, Noel. Thanks again. Let's bring in Steve now, Victor Alpha 3, November Foxtrot Golf.
Good evening, Chuck, and to all on net there. My condolences to Rick's family there. I've met Rick a couple times, maybe more than a couple times. Nice guy, for sure, no doubt about it. And that's unfortunate. But having said that, I am in the house here, staying as cool as I can. Still pretty warm out there. And I think it's going down to like 28 degrees by midnight. And then it's going to start creeping up after 3 a.m. That's brutal heat, buddy. I don't know what to say there, but stay cool if you can. That's all I got right now there, Chuck. We'll be listening for a bit. VA3IMW.
Yeah, I'm sure the city swimming pools and the splash pads are probably maybe staying open a little late. Well, it's not even official summer. Canada Day usually is when they guaranteed all the kids are out of school. But nonetheless, they'll be getting to a summer schedule there. I'm sure we're going to get lots more warm days this summer, Steve. They're talking about this year being the 4th year in a row that we're going to break records or at least tie them as we have for the last 3 years in a row. So, yeah, I don't know.
Well, it's the trend, it's the weather doing funny things. We're losing our polar ice caps by the inches per year, apparently, and have been for a while. So, this is the trend that it's happening. All these green gases are trapped inside the dome there, the Earth's atmosphere. And I don't know what the solution is to that. It's tell you honestly. But they better think of something, unless there's no way to get around that. It could be inevitable that it's going to happen. Hopefully, it doesn't happen in my time or any time in the near future. So, yeah, there's got to be a solution somewhere.
Well, Steve, I've found out that there's always balance in life. There's even talk about the poles flipping again. So the Earth goes through cycles and ups and downs, and we're just part of that journey. So I remember seeing pictures of glaciers that were always covered in snow and ice, and now 50, 60 years later, they're showing pictures with no ice at all on some of them. So yeah, it's been going on for a while. Anyways, I haven't heard anything else about if there's anything else happening with Rick, and so when I do, I'll pass that along. And let's see now. Do you have anything else?
Not at this time there, Chuck, and yeah, appreciate any new information as a celebration of life and so forth. I would like to attend that. So, yep. If you hear anything, Chuck, let us know, buddy. Thanks a bunch. VA3CJZ, VA3NFG.
All right, Steve. You too, my friend. Stay cool. Let's move over to Mac. VA3 India Mike Whiskey.
Good evening, Chuck, and all on net and all on YouTube. Yes, we're staying cool, and just kibitzing along here on YouTube with VA3 NFL. He said he hoped I was staying cool. Wherever I am is cool because I bring the cool with me. Anyways, thinking cool thoughts, and obviously throughout the day, I had a good opportunity to be in some of the steamy areas, but minimized my exposure to the extreme heat. Obviously, in an industrial environment, you got to do what you got to do. Heat breaks and all the rest of that stuff for our operators, so we take care of those folks. Anyways, Albert has also checked in on YouTube, VA3BT, and he indicated that Barrie was 35 plus midday, so they shut down their construction site around 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And I guess he's been pounding back beers ever since. Anyways, yep, wherever the cold beers are, LOL. There you go, VA3 NFL. Wonder if he's going to tell us he was out cutting grass today. Crazy bugger. Anyways, terribly, terribly sad to hear about Rick's demise. I know he was ready for it, so he was facing it down, and this was his last hurrah to beat that spiteful disease. So not even going to say the name of it. I'm not going to glorify it, but it's just horrible that that thing has taken so many of our dear loved ones. Anyways, celebrating the last Monday night net until Labor Day. Thanks for doing this one, Chuck. And you've already mentioned that we're going to pop over and say hi to Marty when we're finished here. So as well, this will be the last live stream on Monday night until Labor Day. And we'll be back with a vengeance there. Thanks again. And I'm not going to time it out tonight.
Oh, that's funny, Mac, because excuse me, I even put a 3-minute timer in front of me, and I forgot to press it whenever I hear your voice. I'll get used to it. I'll let you know how close. Well, you know how close you are, but I need to know. Sometimes you're pretty right on the edge there. But yeah, you know, Rick knew what he was in for, and you know, he came to grips with it quite bravely, and you know, he soldiered on. And geez, I can't remember what day of the week it was last week when I spoke to him last there, but he chimed in very quickly. I think you were there too, but he didn't sound very good, so I just let him go real quick.
Yep, I can imagine they were giving him some really good feel-good stuff, so he didn't suffer. And sometimes that messes with other things. So, but he maintained his sense of humor, and you always felt that feeling of camaraderie and friendship from him. Great sense of humor, great, just a great person overall. Never did have the chance to meet him in person, but just the time we spent on the radio feels like I've known him for years.
Yeah. You know, Mac, the saddest thing is, excuse me, you know, I used to be able to count the people that I knew that passed away on one hand. And now it's well beyond that. So, yeah, of course, you know, everything ages and everything dies. So that's the way it is. Anyhow, Mac, thanks for streaming the net on YouTube. I'm going to have to add Albert to my roster here. Thank you for checking in, Albert. Yeah, I heard you got to knock off early today, so good for you. I was wondering, did you go and buy popsicles for the guys, or you got the other pop?
That's funny right there. You put your beer cans in the freezer and you can have beersicles.
Oh, yeah. I think I remember. I knew guys who made popsicles out of beer. I've even eaten cornflakes with beer in it. But let's not go there. Anyways, all right, Mac. Anything else to add?
Well, we do have stereo owls tonight. So VA3 NFL is also our other owl. So he's checked in on YouTube. I'm sure we'll hear from him shortly, but I'll turn it back to you for the time being. And if anything else pops in to my little gray cells, I'll be sure and let you know.
All right. Speaking of little brain cells, VE3KDT, do you remember what you wanted to say?
Yeah, I think so. It was just as we were talking about with Rick. That was the reason I wanted to put together that All-Star note or whatever else. If someone was away from their base station or something else like that, it might be a potential to have them come join. That was about it.
All right, very good. And are you active on Discord?
Yeah, I am right now.
All right. Well, I was just going to mention, by all means, put out what you got there on Discord and see what you end up with as far as others that are interested. So, yeah, I was also thinking about setting up a note just for my 2-meter, but yeah, I haven't gotten there yet. So, right on. Well, good luck.
Yeah, I'm going to be looking a little more into it. I think I'm in the gray area for my license.
Right. But, you don't need an advanced license for crossband repeat. So that's going from one frequency to another. But when you're operating, let's say, a repeater, you do need an advance for that. It's whenever you're transmitting on the same frequency, but repeating it, having it repeat, you need the advance for that, but not for a home crossband repeat.
Would that still work even in this case? Because I'd be using my program menu for ZOE, which will do the frequency shift, and then on the other side will be the node.
Yeah, I believe, I'm not sure about the node situation, but I believe as long as you're not transmitting from 70 centimeter to 70 centimeter, you should be okay. With crossband repeat, we get a dual band radio, and you either transmit on 440 and end out on 2 meters, or the other way around, using a handy talkie, and you're good to go. You can go for a walk around the block and not even, have to worry about not having the proper license.
Yeah, I was just thinking about it even for myself while I'm driving all the way out of town or something else like that. If I wanted to chime into the net, I could leave it, but yeah, I think I'll just have to go get my advanced and then we'll be good.
Yeah, there you go. Just go get your advanced. You know who the examiner is there. We've got Wade, Victor Alpha 3, November Charlie Alpha, and good luck with that, and let us know how you make out.
Yeah, thanks. I think I'm getting close to the wire there for the old questions, and I may have to go re-study the entire book for the new ones. But anyways, thanks. I'll throw it back to you.
Yep. It's always good to bone up before a test. Okay, thanks, Noel. And so with that, let's see who else is out there. We'd like to stop by and say hi on the last Monday night net on behalf of the Lake Ontario Radio Club. Until Labor Day is when we return. Anyone, please come now. Bonsoir to le monde there, people. VA3CJZ, VA3MFL. And VE3ZJC. All right. Bonsoir, mon ami. Comment ça va? VA3NFL, come on in. Hey, Chuck, how you doing? Sorry to hear about your friend. My condolences if you could pass that along. But other than that, I tried weed whacking. The bridge kept calling me, so I gave that up. So I'm in here where it's cool. Yeah, I hear you. I can only do short stints out in this stuff there. My lungs don't like it at all. So very good, Al. Thank you so much. I'll pass along condolences. And let's see what else. Yeah, stay cool, my friend. All right, everybody on net, stay cool. Stay where it is cool. It's just brutal out there, but yeah. Just want to get Chuck done, Chuck. Got in there on the tuber. Those things are crazy, but all right, turn it back to net. VA3NFL. All right, one last thing, Al. Remember when I said bonsoir, mon ami? That's good evening, my friend. And comment ça va? How are you? How's things going? So there you go. You got some new French words to practice on. All right, let's bring in Jason, VE3ZJC.
Good evening, Chuck, and everybody else on frequency. First and foremost, saw your post and listening along. My condolences to Rick's family there. It's very unfortunate news. Never met the gentleman, and he lives just around the corner from me. Did talk to him a couple of times on the net, but unfortunately didn't get to know him all that well. As for me, it's hot and gross down here, just like everybody else has been saying. I got back into the city this afternoon, and I was ready to turn the car around and go straight back up north, where it was moderately cooler. It was 27 degrees at 8 this morning in Sault Ste. Marie when I left, and slowly watched the temperature dial creep up all the way here until it hit 39 when I got off the QEW at, wherever I get off, Burlington Street. Other than that, I had a good weekend up north and had a whole lot of QSOs with the founder of this club, the VA3LOW, Mr. Arpad. Found him in person, had a good half an hour chat face to face, and then we found a repeater that was about equidistant to both of us, so we were keeping in touch every day, and even today on my way back home, he'd picked up stakes and moved a bit, still managed to get in touch with the fine gentleman. He says hi to everybody back here. He'll be hopefully in the Hamilton area in late September, maybe October, and specifically to anybody running this net, keep up the good work, everybody. He does have the YouTube stream for Mac's channel, and Mac specifically, keep up the good work, buddy.
All right, Jason, very good, very good. Well, thank you for filling us in on Arpad's situation there. I guess his wife won't let him come back into the city until the fall. So, but that's a big maybe. You never know with him. I'm glad you got to get in touch with him and enjoyed your time away. So now you should feel refreshed.
We'll be as refreshed as one can be with the gross heat and humidity down here. Last thing I'll say for everybody is, so at Arpad's new location, he'll be there for, probably just short of a week as he heads up to Elliott Lake. He's going to throw up an antenna this time, and if anybody wants to try and get a hold of him, he'll be sitting on 80 meters, 3.650. If anybody's got that, I know it's noisy and stuff, but hey, give her a shot if you can tune up down low. Other than that, my friend, I will listen along for whatever's left of this one, Chuck. I appreciate you doing it, and I'll send it back to you, VE3ZJC. Back to that.
Okay, thank you again for that information. I know Arpad used to be on 3.650 at 10 p.m. every night, or most nights anyways, so very good. Okay then, well thanks again, and I'm guessing you don't have any AC in your apartment or house?
Oh no, I've got AC. It's doing its damnedest to keep the house cool. My plants were in desperate need of attention when I got home, so I did have to go almost kill myself in the backyard in the sun, but no, we've got the AC here, and it's trying really, really hard.
Okay, thank goodness. All right, very good then, Jason. Well, thanks for your check-in, sir, and all the info you provided, and so have a great rest of the evening. Glad your trip went well. And so with that, let's see if there's anyone else out there wishing to check in here on the last Monday night net until Labor Day. On behalf of the Lake Ontario Radio Club, this is VA3CJZ.
VE3DJZ.
VE3DJZ. Huey, come on in.
Yeah, I was hearing your conversation there. Sorry to hear about that, about Rick. Is that the one that lived nearby on Dundas up the hill there in Pendleton?
No, that's Igor from the CB. He lived on East Avenue there.
Okay, I don't think I met I think I met him one time. I think I did. Poor guy. God bless him.
Yeah, like we mentioned before, he knew what he was in for, and he was a brave man, really nice guy, and so he definitely will be missed. Thanks for your condolences there, Huey. I knew him a little over about 30 years, or even more, I think.
I think I met him a long time ago. He's a very close friend of Sammy's too.
He knew a lot of people, for sure. All right, Huey, well, thanks for your check-in. Do appreciate it. You're sounding good tonight into the repeater.
All right, Chuck, keep warm. Keep safe. And enjoy life, guys. Life's too short. And keep cool.
Absolutely, that's the name of the game. All right, thanks, Huey. Okay, let's see who else is out there would like to stop by and say hi here on the Monday Night Accidental Net. This is VA3CJZ.
VA3IUK recheck.
Yes, Bill, VE3IUK, go ahead.
Yeah, just a couple of things. First of all, I won't be able to do the net this Saturday night. I'll be at field day out at 50 Point, so I'll need someone to take the Saturday night net. For all you computer buffs, you might be interested that this day in 1983, the first tests of the DNS system were put into place to replace the systems that ARPANET used. So just a little history for you there, Chuck. And I wonder, another ham I haven't heard in a while is George, VE3GPD. Has anybody heard from him? So that's it for me, Chuck. Thanks for doing the net. Back to you.
Comment.
Okay, Bill, thanks. And Max in there with a comment. Go ahead.
Roger. Thanks, Chuck. VA3IMW. Bill's really suffering from short-term memory loss. I think he should remember that we already announced that this past Saturday evening's net was going to be the last Saturday evening net until after Labor Day. So nobody can fill in for a net that doesn't exist. Back to you, Chuck.
Yes, it is June 23rd. That would be the last Saturday. It was June 21st. Okay, and Bill, I believe George sold all his equipment. And he's got a brother, and he's on the CB. I hear him on lower 38 or some other frequencies there every once in a while. So, yeah, I remember George was selling all kinds of equipment there, so I think he's out of the game. He might even have his handheld, but that's it.
Okay, Roger. I meant to say Sunday net because I probably will be my eyes closed Sunday night because I don't know what time I'll get home on Sunday. So I meant to say Sunday, so I won't be available for this Sunday's net. And thanks, back.
Okay, Bill. Very good. Sunday it is. Thanks.
Yeah, it's just I don't know what time I'll be getting home on Sunday, so I might be sleeping when you guys are doing the net because I'll be pulling an all-nighter Saturday night at field day. Anyways, thanks for doing it, Chuck. Back to you. Yeah, probably about noonish, Bill. Yeah, okay, well, I could still be sleeping at 7, so somebody else could pick it up. You'll be meeting at VE3DV. Sorry for butting in there, Chuck.
Yes, sir. Not a problem, Dave. Very good then. So we have that settled. Rick. Bill wants the day off. And so Albert on YouTube is asking for me to give condolences to Rick's family. I will do that, Albert, for sure. All right. Anyone else with any comments, questions, check-ins, or announcements they'd like to make? Please come now. This is VA3CJZ.
VA3BK.
Hey, there he is. The VE3BK. Come on in, Rick.
Yeah, I just got here. So, we were just talking about Rick's family. Go ahead, I missed that.
Yeah, somebody lives close to you. The other Rick passed away on Saturday from his battle with cancer. VA3AXJ, Rick Paulington Sr. He's now a silent key.
too bad. I guess that's why I didn't check in last Wednesday. Yeah, I remember you calling for him. Anyway, yeah, field day is a big thing this weekend coming up, and anybody is welcome. You don't have to be ham, you don't even have to be a club member. Anybody can come out and see what's happening on field day, and that's going to be at the Winona Rifle Range of the military on Winona Road. So anybody wants to know any information about it, they can go to the website hamiltonarc.com and look it up. It's in the newsletter. So also coming up is Rack Canada Day, and that's going to be next Tuesday. So anyway, but the big one's coming up, Field Day, this weekend. Also, there's the His Majesty King of Spain contest on Sideman, 1200 Zulu, June the 28th to 1200 Zulu, June the 29th. So that goes on, from 1200. So, yeah, but Field Day is a big one. Anyway, and that's all I got to announce here, Chuck, and thanks for letting me in there. I already made announcements on the other one. So, anyway, yeah, I hope everybody staying cool and staying inside or whatever. I know Marty went up for a walk this morning, and he said he walked very slow there, alright?
Oh, yeah, no doubt. So I'm going to do my best to try and make it, Rick, for the field day, but the way my back has been, I can barely stand. I've got, my doctor knows about it, and we're in the process of trying to figure something out. But I will try and make it. Maybe the wife and I can drive down there Saturday, say hi, and check it out. Yeah, His Majesty, the King of Spain. That's on every year. And hopefully the conditions will be better by then. And let's just hope.
Comment VA3IMW.
Go ahead, Mac.
Yep, just something I want to share because I did read through the rules. One of the rule updates this year takes us back to pre-COVID times. So if you're operating field day as a home station, you cannot log another home station as a contact. So it's going to be remote operators, like field operators to field operators to home stations, and home stations to field operators. You cannot log a home to home. So something to consider if you're doing it from home. Just make sure that you keep your logs clean.
Yes, sir, absolutely, Mac. I believe Rick had mentioned it before somewhere in the last week or so, and so I was aware of that, but thanks for sharing that for everyone to hear. And yeah, before we're going back to the rules of before COVID, so they're just trying to encourage people to go out into the field. That's why it's called Field Day.
Yeah, that is absolutely right. And yeah, they're going back to pre-COVID time. And also there is some other changes there in the field day rules too. So if you want to work field day, I always suggest read the rules because every year they could be a little bit different. And that's one rule that has come back. But you can still work a station, but you will not be worth any points. If somebody works you by mistake, if you're at home and you're a D station and you work another D station, it doesn't count. So that's pre-COVID rules. Anyway, that's it for me.
Hey, Rick, I got one question. The field day there where the military is, they use commercial power though, right?
Well, I hear this year they're going to be intense. And I know one guy is bringing his generator for sure. So they're going to be Class A. And, if they can still be
Class A if they operate in the building or out of the building and use commercial means, but they have to send in their log as being a Class A commercial.
Right. Yeah, there's all kinds of classes for that. So, all right, Rick, very good. I was just curious to know. Well, maybe I'll do my best to head out there and check it out in person and say hi to everyone. So thanks for that. All right. Anything else, Rick? Before I do another call out, I think we're getting close to the end here.
Well, the older you get, the more your back will bother you, maybe. And I know my grandfather used to wear a brace, and he went off on pension from Stelco. So anyway, yeah, it's been an ongoing problem too with my family. So anyway, all the best there, Chuck, about that. Anyway, I'm going back over and we're going to monitor 7100. So anybody wants to join us on 7100 at 8 p.m., feel free. And then we go at 9 p.m. It's not a net, but at 9 p.m. we go to 2845 for Raichu. Everybody's welcome there too. Anyway, that's it for me there, Chuck. So back to that V3BK.
Okay, Rick, very good. I shall drop by and say hi after 8 p.m. on 7.100. Okay, very good then. So let's do another call out and see who else is out there would like to check into the last Monday night net until Labor Day. This is VA3CJZ. All right. Who would like to be last? Who wants to be last for the Monday night net on the last Monday night net until Labor Day? This is Victor Alpha 3, Charlie Juliet Zulu. Okay, that wraps it up then. Tonight we had 12 check-ins, and so thank you everyone who checked in on YouTube as well as here through the radio. Have a great rest of the week. I hope to hear you on Wednesday. Drop by and say hi on the A-Reg net at 8 p.m. on the simplex frequency of 146.430. And I also will be streaming the net live at the same time. So until then, be safe and stay cool. This is VA3CJZ saying 7-3 all.
And since it's Monday night, we get the extra experience of the Hamilton Amateur Radio Club net. So let's pop over to their repeater and check in with Marty.
I bet he was surely surprised to receive a call out on the water up north. Over. Oh yeah, he's got the pontoon boat and they're having a great time. Anyway, hope he enjoys himself, and it's a good time to be on the water, especially in these temperatures. Just thought I would remind everybody. 7. Thanks for that, Barry. Good to know. Anyway, 73. Thanks for the call. All right. Any other calls, please? Call now.
Victor Alpha 3, India Mike Whiskey.
Victor Alpha 3, India Mike Whiskey. Mac, good evening. And we have had one report on the event from Mike from Aldershot there. Told us all about or a little bit about the event at the Royal Botanical Gardens. My brother and sister-in-law were with us for the weekend, so we were busy doing other things. Couldn't make it, but I was thinking about you guys. Go ahead.
All right. Well, there you go, Marty. Your absence is inexcusable. Don't ever let it happen again. Hi. Anyways, it was nice to actually meet Mike in person, VE3KMQ, and there was a few other folks that joined us that we had never actually had an eyeball with. So it was a wonderful event. I think At our maximum, we probably had either 8 or 9 operators that were active. And even though band conditions were a little bit dismal, and we were dealing with some electrical noise from sad transformers, we still managed to put 20 contacts in the log, and everybody got credit for the numerous park-to-parks and all the contacts that we made throughout Canada and US. We didn't get off the continent, at least this time, but we're hoping for better things as we move along, and obviously better chances to choose parks that have less problems with electricity. Anyways, the topper is after we finished up, noticing that the lightning was starting to get close to us, packed the gear away and went across the road. And I think there was probably half a dozen of us that stuck around to enjoy a nice Esterbrook's 12-inch hot dog and a quick chat before we all packed up and went home to edit our logs and push them back up. So the other thing that was really nice, the logs we submitted, we were also able to submit worldwide flora and fauna log for RBG. It's another alternate system to Parks on the Air and SODA and all kinds of other on the air activation situations. So everybody that was out there also gets credit for the flora and fauna activation. Anyways, I'm sure Chuck will be along shortly. I think I've already shared that Lake Ontario Radio Club Net is now in a summer schedule. So we're going to be operating on Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday. Sunday and Tuesday on the repeater. Thursday on the 446-125 simplex frequency on FM. And those are all at 7 p.m. So we're going to be supporting the Monday night events here. So you're going to get a lot more traffic from this group, I'm sure. And we'll be sure to check in with Rick as well at 8 p.m. I think that's about it for me. One last note. The Sunday night sideband net for UHF and VHF, also on a summer sabbatical. We'll start that up after Labor Day. Back to you, Marty. Thanks again for doing what you're doing.
Hey, Mac, and I don't know if you were listening earlier, but folks are invited out to the Hamilton Amateur Radio Club Field Day, which is being held in conjunction with the Signals Corps out at the Winona Rifle Range. And if you are interested in going down for an hour or two just to poke your nose in and see what goes on, it's down there. Get off at Casablanca Drive and turn eastward along the lake there and go up to the rifle range and announce yourself. You would be more than welcome to go in and look around and see what's happening there. Over.
Yeah, I've heard a number of people saying that they're interested in going over there. I know Bill VA3IMW LORC, he's planning to do an all-nighter. So I guess he's hoping to run a radio for a consistent period of time. Some of these guys, when you get them on the radio, you can't pry the mic out of their cold dead heads. But yeah, there's quite a few folks that are interested in going out there and see how things are going, even if they're not going to operate. Or they want to make sure that they have an opportunity to see everybody and meet and greet. And I think that's more important than actually the QSOs getting together with your fellow hams. Anyways, I've taken enough of your time. I'm sure Chuck is right behind me, and maybe a few more. Back to you, Marty. Thank you.
I have one question, Mac. You can answer quickly. When you're doing the POTA activation with a bunch of people there, do you set up for another operator and have them get on the mic? How do you do a number of people like that? Over.
Well, we encourage everybody to get on the mic, but especially paying attention, we started this time around, to make sure that all operators identify on the active frequency at least every 30 minutes in conjunction with the laws and regulations with regards to ham operator activity. So at least every half an hour, every one of our active operators announce themselves on the radio. So the folks that had less experience, we encouraged them gradually to pick up the mic and throw out a few CQs. And it was actually pleasant to see the eyes light up when their CQ call came back with an legible call sign that we could put in the log. So yeah, everybody gets a chance on the mic. Well, everybody has to take a chance on the mic to at least identify. But we certainly encourage everybody to have their chance at it, and that's what makes it a group activation. And nobody hogs the mic, so it's an equal opportunity event.
Roger that. Well, thanks for the answer there. 73 back. Good to hear from you. You're number 18, so it's being a good night here. So we meet again. 73 for now from VA3QEE. All right, we're listening for any further contacts. Please call now. VA3CJZ. VE3CJZ first. Go ahead. DJZ was before me there, Marty. VE3DJZ. Go ahead, please.
No problem, Marty. I was just checking in to check in with you guys. Hope everybody's okay and having a good day and enjoying the weather and keeping cool.
Roger that. Well, thank you, Huey, and good to hear you, and thanks for the bean in the pot. Over.
Doing it. Marty, have a good day. Take care.
All right, VA3CJZ. Chuck, go ahead. I know, eh? That guy. DJZ and CJZ. I can see how it can be a little bit confusing. Anyways, Marty, thanks for doing this net. I thought I'd throw you another bean in your pot, and then I'll drop in and say hi. I'm not sure if you're going out for coffee tonight there, but I did say hello to Dave and Garnett as they were heading up. So if you are, have a great evening, sir. Not much to report over here radio-wise. The contacts are very far and few between, and I'm still patiently waiting for conditions to get better. Hopefully for the weekend for field day and the contest. And so I'll send it back to you, Marty. For sure it will be buzzing on field day, and you'll be having a lot of people listening as hard as they can. So you should get ample contacts on field day and Canada Day. But let me say this. I'm just going to put in a plug for CW. I know you're not a CW guy, but CW gets through even when conditions are bad, and it's worth spending a little time with that because it is a lot of fun, and you can get out when nothing else seems to be working. So there you go. It's kind of like FT8, I guess. FT8 gets out also when conditions are impossible. So just a little plug for CW. Anyway, Chuck, you're number 20. Thanks for the bean in the pot. It's being a good night. Over. All right, very good. Congratulations. And the thing is, though, I'm afraid that if I start taking up CW, I'm going to be dreaming Morse code and doing Morse code in my sleep. So I don't know. But yeah, you're right. Digital, it's a form of digital, and it definitely punches through with less effort. Anyhow, Marty, thanks for doing it. I see the hour has reached 8 o'clock, and so thanks again, and have a great rest of the evening and week. Stay cool, my friend. You too. Thanks for the call. VE3QEE, thanking everyone who was on the air tonight. and I'll return the repeater to normal amateur use and be pulling the plug. VE3QEE73 and QRT.
Good evening. The time is 8:00 p.m. VE3NCF.
There we go. There, that brings the live stream to a close as well. Thank you all for joining tonight. 7 3s. That's how we say goodbye.